Hey my friend, this is Nestor Nidome from the MakeMoneyFromHomeDad.com, and today I want to speak to you about the power of your mind and what you're focusing on, okay? And I've always heard about this, about how, when you're focusing and being able to create the results that you want, right? But see, I made a decision today actually, because that our team and Team Blitz, we're deciding to do this, where we're gonna listen to this one particular inner circle audio, right? And for the next 30 days, we're gonna listen to the same audio, and that's because that audio is so powerful that it's gonna help us change our mind and get to the next step even faster, right? And I listen to audio every single day. I read every single day, and that has changed my mind. So I know that listening to the same audio it will have a tremendous impact on my mind, because I am very thankful for my mentor that taught me to be able to listen to audio, because of these audios I was able to break through this darkness that I was in for a while, and by listening to audio, listening to other people who are in a positive in a positive state, I was able to break through. So what I want to actually go to is the power of the focusing, right? Because see, when this audio is speaking about this, I'm going to be talking about a little bit about what this audio has that I've learned from, and I just learned from it right now, and I've listened to it several times but now that I listen to it with more focus, I grabbed this. This came to my attention, and I just said, you know what, I have to speak about this so that I can pay it forward, and two, I can understand it better, and hopefully somebody out there who listens to this to what I'm saying right now can get some tremendous value, so they can break through in their lives and start to get the results that they want. So what he's talking about, how our brains, when we are sensing the world around us by our eyesight, our smell, our touch, our hearing, our tasting, everything, right? There are millions, maybe billions, probably billions of bits of information that are coming into our five senses, but our brain does not have the capability to be able to focus on all of them. I mean, we will go crazy being able to focus on everything, right? I mean, imagine right now there's feelings on the bottom of your feet that you are not noticing until I say something right now, right? There's the air that is flowing through you, that is touching you. You're not aware of it until I say something. The breathing that you're doing, right? Even the breathing, that the breaths that you're taking are automatic, right? So our brain has to be able to just focus on several things, and according to this audio, you only focus on maybe 5-7 things at a time, probably less, but that you not necessarily like super focused, but that you're paying attention to, right? Like when I'm driving, right, I'm paying attention to what I'm saying. I'm paying attention to my steering, right? But most of it, I'm paying attention to the stuff outside, right? The other cars around, the environment. I'm watching for people, pedestrians, right? So, but here's the power of this. Here's the power. Your subconscious mind, which is what really controls us, right? Really controls our success, right? Really controls our success. Is also the one that controls what we focus on, okay? So right now, my subconscious mind knows that I'm driving and I want to be safe, right? So it's keeping me safe by having me look at the stuff that I need to look, which is other cars, right? I don't care about the trees that are all the way over there. I don't care what is going on, what passed me already, because it's behind me, right? That's why the mirrors are the smallest parts of the car, yet the big windshield in front of it is the biggest thing, so you can see into the future, so you can see what's coming. But so you're focusing on what's going on. So when you have success, right? When you're focusing on success, see, a lot of people are struggling, and I was one of these people who used to struggle for traffic, to get leads, to get sales, right? But that's because, see, I was being very negative, right? So when I'm being very negative, what am I telling the subconscious mind, right? When I'm saying, man, it's so hard to generate traffic in my business. It's so hard to collect leads. It's so hard to convert sales, right? I was telling myself that. So what's going on? I was telling my subconscious mind what to focus on. So what's going on is that your subconscious mind then activates the focus and starts to makes you see the stuff to confirm what you're thinking, right? To confirm that you're what you're thinking. Okay, so hopefully you kind of are grasping the idea, right? So because I was focusing that, saying, hey, you know what, traffic is very hard, generating leads is very hard, and making sales is very hard, right? Which are the 3 things that you need in order for you to be successful. If I'm focusing on that, then what's going on? Then everything I see, right? Everything that I'm gonna pay attention to is gonna be to make sure that I'm right. Make sure that it says, see, I told you, it is hard. See, I told you, you can't get leads. You're trying this, you're trying what they're teaching you, but see, you're right. It is hard. They probably have a secret. They probably are not telling you exactly what they need to tell you. They're not showing you and revealing the secrets of what they're doing, right? So when I start to focus, on the positive stuff and saying to myself, you know what? Traffic generating is easy. It is very simple. Why? Because I hear several of my mentors saying it. Why are they keep saying that traffic is easy? Traffic is simple. Why are they keep saying that generating leads is simple? And why do they almost ever keep saying that sponsoring daily is easy? So I started going like, why? Why would they say that? Why would they lie to us like that? Right? Why would they say that? And then the thing is, when I would see their results, I could see that it is true. That it is true, right? That, because I could see that they were generating traffic, like mad. And I could see the leads that they're generating. I could see the sales. So I was like, you know what? Hey, you know what? Maybe I need to change my focus, right? So I started to focus on traffic first. I was like, you know what? Traffic is easy. And even though at the beginning I wasn't believing it 100%, I just started saying to myself, look, traffic is easy. Forget about the leads, forget about the sales right now. Let's focus on the traffic, because traffic is the initial step. It's the first step that you're gonna take in order for you to be able to generate leads, right? How am I gonna get leads if I'm not even getting traffic? See, before I was focusing all on the money, right? I was focusing on the sale. And so I was getting frustrated because I'm not getting any money. Why not am I getting money? Because I was focusing on the sale and at the same time focusing on the negative stuff, saying that it was hard. And so I wasn't even focusing on the first step. So once I started to focus on the first step, which is generating traffic, sending people to my offer, sending people to my website, right? All of a sudden I started to come up with ideas, right? And saying, I never thought about that. What about if I do this, or what about if I do that? So all of a sudden my actions changed, and then all of a sudden I started to generate traffic. People started to go to my website, right? Now it's very simple for me to get from 900 to 1,000 visitors to my website. It's easy like this. I can get them. Now I'm starting to build it up and say, you know what, I want to get, it's easy for me to get 2,000 to my website, right? And so now it's like, you know what, 900, boom, like this, 900 people. It is easy. Once I'm telling you, it's easy. You just gotta believe it, and all of a sudden the world is gonna be revealed to you. Second, I started saying, okay, leads are easy. Now I'm getting traffic. Leads should be easy because people are visiting my website. So it's a matter of time that the leads are gonna come, right? So I started to just focus on that, saying, hey, you know what? Leads are easy. If traffic is easy, because now I know what to do. If I want to send people over to a website or something, I know how to do it now. And all of a sudden it's like, boom, the leads started coming. All of a sudden one came in. Before, I used to get maybe one every one a week or two a week at the most, right? And that was me thinking it was good. Me thinking like, wow, that's good, and it is if you're barely getting started. But it was months of doing that. So all of a sudden, one came in. I was like, okay, cool. The leads are coming. And then all of a sudden, another one came in the next day, and then another one came in, and then two came in the next day, and then three came in. Now I generate consistently. I generating about 6 or so leads a day in a consistent basis, and I'm starting to expand my belief that I can generate 30 leads a day easily, and I can see how easy that is. See, I'm at this point right now where I'm generating 6. It might, you might be watching this video and you might be generating more, which is great for you. Then you probably not need to watch this video, right? But for those of you who, most of you, 95% of the rest of the people don't even know how to generate one lead. So I'm telling you, it is easy to generate 6 leads a day. It's very simple, and now I'm starting to, say, it's easy to generate 30, right? So when that happened, I started to generate leads, and I said, you know what? If the leads are coming, the sales are bound to come. They're bound to come, right? And it was so funny because, all of a sudden I was actually watching TV. Right, I was watching TV, like I was just taking a little break. I was eating something, and I don't like to watch just any TV, like trash TV. I like something that would expand my mind. So I was watching this TV show. I don't remember what channel it is, but Discovery Channel or something. That's called Mind Tricks, right? It's called Mind Tricks, and so while I was watching that, enjoying the tricks that they're doing, kind of expanding my mind. I hear my email go off, and I see it, and it's another lead. At the beginning, I would get so excited, and I still get, I'm still grateful for the leads, but I don't jump around anymore because they're coming in, right? So I was like, oh, cool, it's another lead. That's great. Thank you, God, thank you, universe, for this other lead. And then I just left it there, and so I was just, watching my show, and maybe like 15 minutes later or something like that, it rings again, my email on my phone. So I was like, it's probably another lead. But I was like, let me check, So I checked, and bam, it was a sale. It was a sale. A sale that was generated without me even doing anything, without me just watching TV, right? And so I was like, there you go. My belief just skyrocketed after that. It skyrocketed after that. That the next day I didn't get a sale. But the next day, I got another sale, right? I got another sale. And so my belief has just skyrocketed, and now I'm like, you know what? Traffic is easy. Generating leads is easy. And making sales is easy. And that's how easy it is. Because the thing is, this is what's going to happen, is that the way that it works is that once you start to believe that it's easy, your subconscious mind will start to find things out in the world the same way as it used to find things about being hard. It starts to find things to say, look, it is easy. So all of a sudden you will talk in a certain way. You will go out there and search for stuff that you never searched before, that you never thought about saying, hey, you know what about if I search for this, for how to make traffic, right? Have you ever thought of that? What about if I search about, how do I get leads? And you search it, right? So all of a sudden you start to see things, and new teachers start to emerge. Things that you've never paid attention to before, because let's say you do a search. You wouldn't even do a search if you think things are hard, because you say, why? Why waste my time, right? Why waste my time if it's not even going to work? Why waste my time looking at the information that I have in my back office, the education that my company provides? Why even see that, right? And even if you see that, you're not paying attention, because all you're paying attention to are how hard is it. But now when you go back and you now, like for me instance, now that I go back and I listen to the audios, I go back and I listen to education like the Top Producer Formula, the Team Building Formula, the Mass Producing Formula. I see it with new eyes now. I see it in a way where, like, let me see what other breakthroughs I can get that will make this even easier for me. And every single time I go through those products, I see it, and it becomes easier and easier and easier for me to succeed. because now I'm in a mindset, I'm in a state where things are simple to succeed. It's not a rocket science. There is no like magic thing, and it is a mindset thing. And I know maybe you don't want to hear this, but it is a mindset thing. You right now have everything you need in order for you to succeed, but the only reason that you're blocking yourself is because you're focusing on the wrong thing. And I know it might seem as something like magic, because I used to hate when people said that. It's like, just tell me the damn technique. Just tell me what you're doing. Just tell me the how to, the step by step. Just show me, man. Don't tell me that it's a freaking mindset trick. But the thing is, it is, because even if I tell you the stuff, even if I tell you and show you step by step, you won't even take the action. Because the first roadblock is, I'm going to tell you, there's going to be roadblocks. There's going to be things that are going to stop you and get in your way. And if your mindset is not in the way, you're only going to say, see, I told you. I told you it's hard. See, I told you it was hard. But the thing is that it's not hard. It's that you just hit a roadblock. You just gotta kind of like move away from it and keep walking. See, when you think things are easy, that roadblock, all of a sudden, it's like a pebble. When before it was like a big old Mount Everest. See, you see a pebble, and you're like, oh man, I gotta jump over that pebble. Oh man, that stuff is hard. I don't want to jump over that pebble. It's hard because you're seeing that pebble as Mount Everest, man. You're thinking that you gotta climb that stuff. But if you see that things are easy, you see, all of a sudden you see Mount Everest, like, oh man, that thing is a pebble, right? That thing is a pebble, right? Imagine yourself like this. You have Mount Everest, right? And you're like, I got to get over Mount Everest, right? What is the first thing that comes to mind? How would you go over Mount Everest? Just think about it, okay? Just think about it right now really quickly. For some reason, my phone is like going all over the place or something. I don't know why. So we'll just continue this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like the shadow or something for some reason. It doesn't matter. So just imagine this, right? Imagine this. If I ask you right now, how would you go over Mount Everest, right? This is gonna be a clue about how you think, right? If you're in a negative state, you're probably saying, oh man, I wouldn't even go, man, because you gotta climb it, you gotta like exercise first, and you gotta like, maybe find a mentor, maybe you start thinking a little bit more positive. You're like, what, well, I will find somebody who's already done it. I would train, for a couple of months, and get myself, my body, good and ready, and then, we'll start to climb it and go over it, right? Somebody who's successful, what they will say, probably, if what I will say now that I think everything's easy, I wouldn't even climb, man. I would just get go rent a helicopter or something, go rent a plane and fly over the thing, dude. You can just fly over that thing. You can just rent a helicopter, ride it. I never said how. I never said you had to walk it, right? I just said you got to get on the other side. You got to get from here to the other side. That's all I said. I never said, how. See, so now the answer, before I would have said, what, man, I got to climb that thing. Now I'm like, what, just get in a helicopter and fly over it, right? Just get, like if you want to go up there, I mean, fine, there's like, if you want to climb it or something, just for, your own purpose or something. But like, if you want to go up into Mount Everest, you can right now. You can. You don't gotta climb it. You can just rent a helicopter or something and fly out there or something. You know what I'm thinking? I mean, I don't know about Mount Everest. Maybe the air's too thin or something to ride a helicopter, But I don't know. See, to me, I don't care. To me, in my eyes, I can. I don't care how thin the air is. I can do it. You know what I'm talking? Now that I think like this, right? I don't know why my phone is like going crazy with the light. This is all crazy. I don't know if you guys can see it. All right, so, but that's how it is, guys. Just go ahead and start, listening to audios, reading books, and believing that you can do it. All right, start believing that you can do it because you can, and believe that it's easy to do it. Okay, and it just takes a real decision. And when you make a decision, it's not that like just saying, oh, it's a decision to just, do it like, and then tomorrow you're gonna give up. A decision means that you're deciding every single day that you're gonna do it, right? You commit to this, and commitment means that you commit that you're gonna do it until it's done, right? With that, my friend, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and share it. share with friends in social media. Drop me a comment on the on the comment section. I would love to be able to see what you guys are thinking, and tell me if you liked it or not liked it. But what I also want to do is I did talk about 3 products that I've been using to expand my mind and to be able to make things easier for me, which is the Top Producer Formula, the Team Building Formula, and the Mass Influence Formula, which are 3 things that you need in any home business to be able to expand yourself. If you're interested in learning more about that and more about what I'm doing, go ahead and click on the link on the bottom of this video. What's going to happen is it's gonna ask you a couple of questions. It's going to ask you a question. Answer that question. You're going to watch a quick video from me, and then after that, I'm gonna send you to another really great training video that you're gonna be able to just see what the system is all about, what the system's done for me and to others. So don't lose that opportunity to expand yourself. Go ahead and go through that. You don't got nothing to lose except just the loss of not being able to know what's in there. The information that has helped me and many others and my team members to be able to expand their mind. So just go ahead and click on that link and inform yourself and see how simple it could be for you in your life. All right, my friend, thank you so much. This is Nestor Nidomen from the MakeMoneyFromHomeDad.com, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.